Hello, sweet friends, and welcome back to your mat. My name is Heather Archer, and it's always such an honor to be your guide. Today will be a short, full body flow. This is a great class if you don't have time for a full hour sequence, but you want to get into the whole body. We'll touch hamstrings, hips, shoulders. We'll get a little sprinkle of core work in there just to build some healing heat. And overall, you should feel really open and balanced by the time you roll up your mat. I would suggest having 2 blocks or a bolster for class, and let's get started. So we're gonna start with a little heart opening, a little shoulder opening. So if you're using blocks, 1 block at its tallest height, 1 block at its second height. You're gonna make a T shape with your blocks at the back of your mat. If you're using a bolster, you will simply lay your bolster long ways, like your spine, down the center of your mat. You take your feet to Mother Earth, begin to come back onto your elbows, and just pause for a moment. So the block that is the length of your spine, you want to snuggle it just between your shoulder blades. And as that happens, you're going to allow yourself to gently lay back. The tallest block is going to be a pillow. So you can use your hands and adjust. Now, yes, there is some sensation being created from the block that's between the shoulder blades. You can use one of your hands and adjust, moving the block up or down until you find that sweet spot where it feels awakening without any strain. Soles of the feet come together, knees open up like butterfly, and the arms simply rest alongside the body, palms turning up. Close or soften your eyes as you recognize that your practice has arrived. Right away, bring your attention to the natural ebb and flow of your breath and gradually begin to deepen the breath. The breath is the gateway from outer awareness to inner awareness. And as you begin to move inward, do a gentle scan of the body and acknowledge the places that need your love and attention today. Begin to direct the breath into those spaces. As you're breathing, see if you can breathe down into your belly, up through your waist, all the way into the heart. And on the exhale, releasing the heart, the waist, the belly. Inhaling 1/3 into the belly, then the ribs, up through the waist, and finally into the heart. As you exhale, the heart, the ribs, the belly. One more like that. Inhale, 1/3 belly, 1/3 ribs, all the way up into the heart. Exhale, follow the same path out from the heart, the ribs, the belly. Continue with the deep breath and begin to add some arm movements. So on the inhale, sweep the arms up. And on the exhale, sweep the arms out, down, and back around. On the inhale, sweep the arms up, getting into the shoulders. Exhale, sweep the arms out, down, and around. And do that a few more times if it feels good. And I might also suggest, if the body's willing, when the arms are up, take your hands to the block that's under your head and take that block down one more level. And then continue with your arm circles. Inhaling, we sweep it up. Exhale, opening like wings, sweeping the arms back down. Your breath. Last two. I love this pose, and with the dynamic movement, so healing, so restorative for the shoulders. And those of you who spend a lot of time on a computer, on your phone, looking down, this is a beautiful way to bring balance back into that upper back, shoulder, and neck area. Next time your hands come down, use your hands outside your legs and gently close your knees. Nice and simple. Roll off to the right. Left hand comes to the earth. Press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Now, as you come up, you can set your props to the side. I don't think you're going to need them again, so get them out of the way and just get nice and even on the sit bones. When you do get here, hands come to knees, sit up tall, and just notice the sensation in the upper back from our first pose and those first few gentle movements. Soften and breathe. Now with your palms planting on the knees, press down through the knees a bit. Sit up tall, feel the length in your waist and spine. For Sufi rolls, as you inhale, I want you to reach your heart from your right knee over across your shins to your left. On the exhale, lean back, hold onto the legs, chin to the chest as we round the spine. Inhale, press into the knees with a flat back, heart reaching forward. Exhale, hold onto knees and shins, round the spine, chin to the chest. You've got it. Inhaling slowly forward and exhaling, rounding back. Sufi rolls are a simple and healing way to massage the internal organs, helping break up any impurities that have stored themselves in the walls of the stomach, intestines, colon. We also get into the kidney, the liver. Muscularly, we get into the hips, we get into the low back, mid back, upper back. Breathe and let it all come together. Three more here. And begin to bring your body back up to a nice tall spine. Pause for a moment. Take an inhale through the nose and out the mouth. Switch the crossing of your legs. Opposite shin in front or ankle on top. Plant the palms, lengthen the waist, and then let's change the direction of our circles. So we will inhale from the left knee across our shins to the right. Exhale, lean back, chin to the chest. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, rounding back. Close or soften the eyes as you relax into this moving meditation. Acknowledge the areas that need your attention and consciously send the breath there. Another beautiful benefit of these Sufi rolls is just tapping into that water-like element in the body. The body is made mostly of water, so this fluid movement comes quite naturally to us as we practice. Last three. This fluid movement helps us to return to balance, mobility. And go ahead and bring your body up through this last circle. Pause there. Take an inhale through the nose, out the mouth. Make your way forward onto hands and knees, building a tabletop position with the body. In your tabletop, spread your fingers wide. Okay, shoulders aligning over wrists. The pointer finger is the finger that points straight ahead, giving us more access to hugging the outer elbows in, spinning the biceps forward. Now the knees are lining up right underneath our hips, nice and solid. Stretch back into the tops of your feet. Take an inhale, lift the head, lift the tail, open up through the heart, cow. Exhale, cat, as we round our back, tuck the tail, chin to chest. Inhale, heart forward, tailbone rise. Exhale, round, navel to the spine. Continuous, undulating the spine, lubricating the vertebrae and toning the spinal nerves. Breathe into those areas that need your attention. On your exhales, press into the tops of the feet as much as you're pressing through the palm of your hands. Last 3. Last exhale. As you inhale, heart forward, finding a flat back, a more neutral spine. So that does take a lift of the belly. Tail is rooting toward the back of the room. And then begin to extend the right leg toward the back of the room as well. Left hand reaches forward like you're going to shake my hand at the front of the room. Take an inhale, lift the leg and the arm higher. On the exhale, bring your elbow and your knee to meet and round your back. Now, can you push into the top of your left foot? Push into the palm of the right hand. Okay, inhale, extend, spread fingers and toes. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Together, exhale, round. You got it. 5. Fluidity and strength. 4. 3. 2. That gentle heat is building. Give me 1 more. On the inhale, extend, hold, stay there for your exhale. Lower your hand, lower your knee. Take a moment, get even in the hands. Inhale through the nose, out the mouth. Draw the low belly in. Feel the tail extend toward the back wall, and then broaden the collarbones and keep hugging the outer arms in. Switching sides, left leg reaches back. Right arm floats forward like you're shaking my hand, and your eyes are on the earth. Take an inhale, lift the limbs higher. Exhale, elbow and knee to the center. Pause for a moment, press into the top of your right foot. Push through the palm of the left hand. Inhale as you extend, spread your fingers and toes. Exhale, round. Continue. So this is probably, the most effort we're going to be putting out today. So really feel the toned energy in the back and the strength in the core on the exhale. Yes, last 4. 3, 2. Don't rush it. Enjoy each moment. Last exhale. Give me the inhale position. Stay there for the exhale. Quiet the mind. Lower your hand. Lower your knee. Take an inhale through the nose and out the mouth. Big toes touch. Sit your hips back into child's pose. Your head, it may or may not touch the earth. Either way, we want the back of the neck to remain long and at ease. Feel the hips get heavy as they weigh back toward the heels of your feet. And then walk your hands over to the right. As your hands move to the right, keep your head relaxed. And then press the left hip back just a bit more. Press a little more energy into that left hip. Breathe down the whole left side of your body. One more here. Walk your hands over to the left. As you get there, reach into the right hand and then press the right hip back a little heavier. Neck and shoulders at ease as we breathe into the right side of the body. Breathe into the place that needs it the most. Now walk the hands straight forward in front of you. Pause there for one long breath down your spine. Slide your hands back so they're just beside your legs. Imagine you're doing a push-up. Press into the earth and roll the body up. So we're not using the back too much, we're using the arms. Sit up tall and just take another deep breath in. Deep breath out. Sit off onto your hips and swing the legs around in front of you. As you get there, keep the left leg out and hug the right knee in. Feel for evenness on the sit bones. So both sit bones pressing evenly into the earth. Take your right hand behind you, and at first, just hook the left elbow around the right knee. Take an inhale, sit up as tall as you possibly can. On the exhale, twist from your chest and from your belly, gazing to the right. You do not have to look all the way over the right shoulder unless it feels good for you. Take an inhale again. Lengthen your spine. Focus on the back. Can you press the right sit bone into the floor and twist your belly toward the right inner thigh even more? Stay here, or to go deeper, take your left elbow outside of the right knee and spin the chest open. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to twist. I'm going to continue to encourage right sit bone and hip down, waist lifting up nice and tall out of the hips. Twisting and detoxifying. One more big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Gaze forward. Inhale, gently return to center. Now take the right sole of the foot inside the left leg. Okay, again, even on the sit bones. So wiggle around a little if you need to. Sweep the arms up on an inhale. Gently twist your tummy toward your straight leg and exhale, fold forward over the straight leg. Now you can grab your foot, you can grab a strap, or just allow your hands to rest outside the leg. As you relax your head and your neck, breathe. So getting a little deeper into the back of the body here. If it's accessible, you can take your right hand outside of the right foot And just gently twist your belly toward the top of that left thigh more. Hips heavy, waist long. See if you can feel the breath in the left side of your waist. Fill the belly like a balloon as you inhale. Go a little deeper on the exhale. One more here. Hands on the earth, walk the hands back to help the body come upright. Pause at the top, take an inhale through the nose and out the mouth. Right hand underneath the right knee, lift the right knee, straighten the right leg, and switch sides, honeys. So hug the left knee in. Take a moment and just get even on your booty. So a lot of the time, the left hip feels like it wants to lift. So I want you to press that left sit bone into the ground and keep the left knee hugging in a bit toward the center of the chest. Okay, left hand comes behind us, helping us to sit up tall. And we're going to start out by just hooking that left knee with our right arm. Notice if you round the back here. And at first, we're just going to focus on lifting the crown of the head, lifting the spine. Start to slowly twist your chest toward the left side. Feel your navel spinning toward that left inner thigh. Left hip down, waist up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, maybe twisting a little deeper. So if you are content, you can stay here. Or if you did it on the other side, right elbow outside of the knee, deepening the twist. Every inhale, sit up tall, lift. Exhale, ring out. 3 more here. Last deep breath. Gaze forward. Inhale, allow the body to come to center. Left sole of the foot inside of the right leg. Get even on your booty. Take a deep breath. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Twist your tummy and your chest towards your right leg and fold forward over the straight right leg. Use your props in the same way that you did before. And remember, you don't need to pull or tug. Simply find the breath and let the mind start relaxing. When the mind relaxes, then the body can follow. With heavy hips, keep lengthening the heart forward. And if you did it on the other side, take your left hand outside of your right foot and begin to twist your belly and your heart toward the top of the right thigh more. Breathe into the right side of your waist as though you're filling the belly like a balloon on the inhale. Draw the belly in and fold deeper on the exhale. One more here. Hands to Mother Earth. Use your hands to inhale, roll the body up. Open the mouth and exhale. Left hand under left knee as we lift the left knee. And we're going to come into a wide straddle. So legs opening up, wide straddle. I want to start off by saying, I'm going to face this way just so y'all can see this. When you come into this pose, if you feel like you are rounding, if you are unable, just because of the flexibility, right? Because everyone's body is different. If you're unable to get tall here, which is what we're working toward, I want you to get a bolster, get a blanket, get a pillow from your couch, a pillow from your bed. And what happens is we go from rounding, pelvis is sort of scooping forward, to putting our booty right on the edge of the bolster or the blanket and working on lifting through the heart, letting the hips gently tilt forward. So hopefully that will allow you to either sit up straight, which is beautiful, or maybe even start to walk the hands a little further out in front of you. So I want you to kind of do what is needed for you. There's never a timeline on when you need to be in the pose. Now, another option would be blocks. Blocks are so nice underneath the arms in this pose. So if you find that you've kind of found that foundation of hips, you find the length of the waist, maybe you take your arms to blocks and you just allow yourself to rest. I do want to stay active, so the feet are flexing and the breath is definitely deepening. Every inhale, think lengthen the waist and the spine. On the exhale, you might notice that you can go a little deeper. Breathe into where you're feeling it the most. If the mind chatter is distracting or it's dispersing your energy, your focus, I want you to come back to the breathing. Mentally align with your intention. Last 3 breaths. Use your hands, my dears, on the earth to help the body slowly inhale upright. Exhale out your mouth. Hands underneath our knees. We're going to help the legs to come together and just make your way onto your back. As you come down onto your back, give your knees a little hug into your chest. And then open up the knees and bring the arms inside the knees. You're either going to grab the ankles, flex the feet, or you're going to grab the outer edges of your feet, whatever is accessible. And then start to lift the feet as though you want to stomp on the sky, coming into happy baby pose. Common in this pose is the back is rounding off of the floor. I want you to feel your low back, press your low back into the ground, tailbone reaching toward the top of the mat, and then bend the knees toward the outer ribs. And breathe. You can let your belly be soft here. And then feet together, my dears, knees together. Place your feet to Mother Earth, arms out like a T, and just give me a little gentle fanning of the knees, right and left. Keep your shoulders grounded as the hips and the knees just fan right to left. That's it, honeys. Sometimes gentle is exactly what we need. Just enough effort, right, that we were able to release some of the day, some of that more frantic energy, so that we can now rest in a more meditative state. Let your knees go to the left one more time, and then back through the center for Shavasana. So if you have blocks or a bolster, you can place the blocks or the bolster underneath the crease of the knees. Take your time to find the spot where it feels good for you. Feet and legs as wide as the mat. As you come down onto your back, Turn the palms open. Adjust any little final adjustments that you might need to do with your clothes so that you're comfortable. Take your tongue and wet your lips one last time. As the palms roll open, take an inhale through the nose and out the mouth. And from this moment on, you no longer need to control your body or your breath. Simply relax. Feel the muscles melting from the bones. And the bones getting heavy toward the earth. See if you can become the presence behind the thoughts. Watching the thoughts as they move across the mind. Similar to how we watch the clouds move across the sky. We don't attach to them or try to control the direction in which they go. We just watch. And it's the same here. Each thought is a new cloud moving across the mind. You are the peaceful observer at the center of it all. Let go and see what your yoga has to show you today. You see, when we master the ability to observe without attachment, we then have a choice as far as what thoughts we will feed and what we will let go of. As the observer, you are empowered to make choices and to direct or manipulate your focus, your energy toward what you want to create, what you want to think about. And that is the foundation of manifesting or creating in our life. And just as you have created this practice and this very peaceful energy that you're experiencing right now, you can create anything and everything else that you want for your life, in your life. It's a matter of focus, a matter of action. Bring one hand to your heart and the other on top and feel the peace that you've created and tuned into. And I want you to thank yourself for this sweet practice, for connecting to your body, your mind, and your spirit today. Reach the arms up, take a full body stretch. Inhale through the nose, out the mouth. Bend the knees. Begin to roll off to one side of your body. Try to keep the eyes closed or soft as you press yourself up to a comfortable seat. As you come up to sit, bring your hands to heart in prayer. As we bow our head, I will always honor that place inside of you, that place of calm, peace, and power. And when you are there in your heart and I am there in mine, we are one. Namaste.